Today on the show, we've got a good one. I had to go pick something up, and well, the Ranger Raptor was just a little too small to do it. So what do you do when you need something a little larger? Well, you call in your good friends at U-Haul. So let's go check this thing out. That is right. You could have sports cars, you could have SUVs, you could have pickup trucks, but sometimes you just need your good friend at U-Haul to come in and save the day. And well, they've saved the day with this, I don't know what year it is. I don't even know. It's part GMC. I don't know. It's something, and it drives like crap. But guess what? It got my new couch safely to the house. But is there any features about this? Well, not really. But let's look inside anyways. The classic look of the U-Haul. We got the single incandescent bulbs. I feel like that really these things probably should be candles, and they would probably be a lot brighter, but it is what it is. It's the old style, you know, the 1940s technology in a modern vehicle. Of course, we got the classic. Look at this. We got the classic GMC logo in there. That's to let people know, hey, I'm moving, but I'm moving with an American brand. So, oh, we got towing instructions as well. That's pretty important right there. You know, we go around this thing. It looks like somebody's been painting. I really appreciate that when I grab my U-Haul, that it's just beat to piss. And well, as you can see, look, X means going to give it to you, right? No, that means somebody's look, quick claim, and there was a settlement on that. Kelly, there was a settlement on this U-Haul, so we know we did not do that damage, but you got to respect how they don't wash these things. You just really, I mean, that's I think it adds to the character. I think it says, hey, you don't want to steal me because, well, I mean, look, classic GM paint. Well, and you can tell, look, you can see where they've just dumped a gallon of paint on top of this and it's still not sticking, but, you know, it's a fuel saver. She is a fuel saver, which we're going to have to return this thing to, well, somewhat of I think half. We have to return it to halfway filled up. I don't know. You know, look, people are driving by because they're excited. They are, Kelly, they're excited to know, hey, the boys have something classy in here. But yeah, nothing says, hey, I can take a licking and keep on ticking like that. Of course, it looks like the rest of this thing's just been beat to crap, but it is what it is. The exciting thing is, you know, people are driving by, they're excited. They're like, holy cow, dude. I know this guy has Broncos, all kinds of sports cars in there, but he's got a U-Haul in there. So let's open this thing up. And oh my, look at the features we are getting. A manual seat with, some kind of seat cover, because I have a feeling it's probably ripped under there. The classic manual windows. Look at that. No more, you know, going to the gym. No, I've got manuals. And we got manual locks. And the smell of what can only be described as something illegal in here. So we got, you know, the classic on-off switches there. We've got Kelly, we got a horn. Listen to that. That's a classic. That's a classic GMC horn. But, you know, when you want the best fuel gauge, don't worry about, you know, just actually figuring these things out. You've got this horrible little dial here that goes up and down. And it was just doing this the whole time. So I knew I wasn't getting very good gas mileage. But when you get in this, you need all kinds of features, right? Well, we've got a radio. And I don't think it worked, to be honest. It was just it did things, and with the fan, the poor AC in this thing, when I was driving at speed, the AC worked. When you were driving at speed, well, too bad. You didn't need AC, right? We've got lots of places to put things, you know, so your wallet that might get stolen out of this thing, or, you know, I don't know, maybe you could throw your phone in there, but we've got, you know, looks like an aux jack that's seen better days. But guess what? There's two of them, so passenger gets that. And I really appreciated with the this tired looking thing for the windshield. That was really cool that that was included in this. But you want to look back there? No, can't do it. Well, why? Because, well, we've got a lot of solid here. We did get captain's chairs in this thing, which I will say I did greatly appreciate. Washout floors. Look at this thing. When you're out mudding on the trails, you've got washout floors with this thing. But overall, look, I mean, you know, 160,000 miles on this thing, that's just getting things started. That's where the party just starts to have fun. But do you want, when you're driving down the interstate, do you want to keep your foot on the pedal all the time? You know, look at that. It is a nice looking pedal, not worn out. No, you don't. But guess what? You've got no cruise control. You barely have a shifter in this thing, but that's okay. I'm having fun with this. Now, all these features set aside, I mean, there's a lot of, you know, the seat's kind of comfortable. I mean, I just took it on about a 100-mile trip. I didn't complain about it other than the fact that I didn't have cruise control, very good AC. It wobbles all over the place, and you know, it drives like it's got 5,100 miles on it. I don't know what a number we can make up there, but past that, it got me there safely. The brakes seemed to work all right, and when I pushed the accelerator, it did go forward. But you know what you get one of these for? It's the back of it. So let's go check that out. It is perfect for moving studio apartments and up to 1 bedrooms, and of course, you know, it's a box truck. That seriously, this thing looks like it's like 100,000 years old, because where they've just painted over stuff or vinyl wrap. This looks like paint, to be honest, but it used to say different things, and well, now it just says 1995 in town. Well, I didn't pay that. It was like, I forget, like $30 plus so many cents a mile. I don't know, but this is the excitement. The back of this thing, look at all the features back here. You've got the classic tire hump. I mean, you know, my lovely lady humps, you know, you got to have those. And we've got words that I guarantee you, nobody has ever read what these are all about. Ever. But, you know, you expect a ramp. Oh, sorry, not in this one. But you do. Look at this. When you're off-road, look at that, man. Can you imagine all the recovery you can do from that? Or you could put a dangerous hook on this, and when it breaks, it goes through somebody's windshield. That would be fun, right? But no, in all seriousness, no. This thing is actually, you know, U-Hauls are what they are. They're the classic Americana of, hey, I've got to move. I don't have a ton of money. And yeah, I need to get from point A to point B, which is what they are. And a lot of people, you know, here in America, we've got to start this thing up, and let's hear how this puppy really purrs. See if I can do this with my opposite hand. Oh, that's engine. We'll leave it at that. But you can hear the poor AC struggling. You know, we've got this classic clock. You know, like I said earlier, buttons are missing. These, you know, you overlook these things. We got a tow mode. Look at that. We can push that, and the little light comes on. Or you can push it and go away. That's cool features right there. Now we've got to get it to halfway. So let's go drive this thing and let's get a little fuel in it. Ooh, feel the power. Let's go. Now we're gonna be safe. Safe as always, you know. Driving a machine, high performance machine is this. You gotta be very safe. I don't think you can hear it, the ticking of the valve. I don't know if you guys can hear that or not. It's a lovely sound, and something you expect in a high performance vehicle as this. Now, will she get up and go? Whoa! I almost felt something there. I really did. I really think that yeah, it just goes very slowly. It's a turtle. Little Timmy the turtle here. Now you might say, Dave, how's this thing handle in the city conditions? Well, like I said, this thing is a bumpy mess of a ride, but it does somewhat go straight. So the steering wheel likes to go an opposite way, but it does somewhat go straight. So let's see some city driving. Yeah, look at this classic U-Haul here. We're gonna stay in the slower lane because I don't like to show off in front of people here. But yeah, have you used one of these things, and what's been your opinion of this? Because, well, they're always beat to piss. They're smelly, beat to piss, and just, it's a U-Haul. And guess what? I'm paying to drive this thing. No, it's not one of those Lamborghini test courses where you get to do a couple laps in a Lamborghini. I'm doing a couple laps in the U-Haul GMC. Oh man, you know, it'd be a lot of fun? Telling my son I traded the Raptor for this. So let's go get him. All right, so he doesn't know.
I don't know.
So
I can't see it.
It's classic. It is classic.
You're recording this. You're making the whole thing.
I am recording this.
Okay.
So, you know, when you think of high speed, motorcycles, stuff like that, right?
Sure.
Danger though, right?
It's gonna be a Sentra, isn't it?
There's a lot of danger.
Sure.
But what if, and I mean it, what if, Corbin, I said I picked up this U-Haul for like a quick $100?
You bought the U-Haul.
No, I just rented it, but you know, I'm doing a review on this thing. And classic, there's a lot of classic features to this vehicle, and I thought, hey, who would appreciate this more than my 20-something son, who might need to live in one of these things one day, the way the economy's going. So I want to open this door and let you see all the features that you can actually have in your studio apartment. Let me show you your new apartment. Look at this. You've got a place to put your TV.
Did you buy a U-Haul?
You have a place for your couch. You can use that as a couch.
You bought a U-Haul.
No, I didn't buy a U-Haul. I rented the U-Haul.
Why
That's
are
even
you
better.
renting a U-Haul?
That's even better.
That's not any better. You don't own anything.
Yeah, but when you want to review something, Why not a U-Haul? Look at all the headroom you have.
Look how much I don't have.
I know, and there's, like I said earlier, there's words that nobody's ever read, ever. Don't read them. Don't. You're gonna ruin the essence of the U-Haul. But, you know, in the tight economy, $19 plus 30 cents a mile. Now, just think of this: $19 a day, but if you don't drive, you just leave it parked. That is a lot of place. That's a lot of place to stay, Corbin.
Guys, unfortunately, this is the episode where we break down that Dave has gone broke and he will now be living out of this thing. I think this is his way of telling you.
Yeah, it was either this or a Mustang, and I chose this. I think I chose right.
That's
but
right, you got the Mustang.
That's right. So let's come around this. I want you to see all the features. So there's a lot of classic. There's a lot of classic features. Look, gunshots. Potentially, those look like BBs at minimum. But look at all the comfy features of this thing, dude.
This is wonderful.
Once again, you don't drive it to work. You just leave this in front of your work when you stay in it.
That bug spray smell. That
I know. Well,
fresh rain smell.
That illegal smell a little bit, but a lot of features. You know, yeah, you got a cool Sentra over there, but what you don't have is the GMC U-Haul. So, scale of 1 to 10, all the features, where are you at with this?
This thing's loaded to the 9. I mean, this is a wonderful vehicle right here. It doesn't get much better. I could give it a 10, quite honestly.
Wow, a 10.
Doesn't get any better. It even came with the cardboard.
I know, the little...
For your couch back there.
That's right. That's your, that's your headboard. That is a headboard.
That's for when you're in traffic.
That's where you don't want people to see you driving this thing. You put it up in the window.
That's when you're on the side of the road begging for change.
That's your change board. I love it. So you got your house, you got a job, a built-in job, and a place to get to that job. So yes, 100%. I think it's a home run with the U-Haul. What do you think?
Why did you do this?
So let's get back to the drive. This is exactly what you don't want to see. You don't be in traffic like this, but luckily we've got smooth sailing roads ahead. You know, many people pull out in front of you. You gotta quickly brake there a little bit, and the brakes, they have brakes, so that's a plus, right? When you think of a vehicle like this, big box like this, you need to stop, and well, it will stop. I'll give it that. So in the comments below, what do you think of this? Are you interested in goofy content like this? Because this one's goofy, and I probably could have went for 4 more hours just talking about all the fun of this thing. So, have you used a U-Haul? I'm curious. Let me know. Give me a good hashtag of go U-Haul or something fun like that in the comments below, because I got to take it back. And I got to put gas in it, and I'm not even looking forward to driving this thing. So in the comments below, let me know what you think about this thing. So whether it be 2-wheel drive, 4-wheel drive, or occasionally these U-Hauls I get to drive, this has been your All Terrain Nation. I'm your host, David Boyd, and we're out. Peace, everybody. Love y'all.